with glute ham raise, I am a fan of these more so than the Nordic hamstring curl. However, most people don't have access to a JHR machine, so a Nordic will suffice just as well. These are just slightly easier as you get more of an advantageous position with your knees being a little bit farther down the pad, but these are bang for your buck, one of my top tier hamstring exercises. From there, just to build reactivity in the hamstrings, you're going to go with dumbbell RDL drops and catches. I'm doing the single leg version here. You can also do double leg. Back to the GHR. For these razor curls, now these are an extremely challenging variation. You're putting your hamstrings in an elongated state right off the get-go, and then you're pushing through that back plate. If you struggle with on foot plant, that's where you feel like your hamstring injuries are coming from when sprinting, these would be great to add, or just testing your hamstrings at length anyways. And then this is also one of my favorites. Again, very machine dependent, but having the flywheel is extremely nice, doing the seated hamstring curl, again, trying to expose the hamstring to an elongated position, as that's where most of the hamstrings come in. I believe about 80% of hamstrings happen in the elongated position. So again, in that seated position and then working knee flexion from there is going to be key on this one. If you have a flywheel, the whole point is to try to pull as hard as you can, because it's going to be the overloaded eccentric on the way out. Again, eccentric and elongated positions where hamstring injuries come most prevalent. So again, to really bulletproof and make as resilient as possible your hamstrings, you want to try to train them in long positions and short positions, but I try to spend most of my time in the longer position. And then from there, we're going to go to GHR iso holds. So you're going to go to as far down as you can and then try to hold for as long as possible, really. Again, you're going to see the theme here is elongated state in that hamstring. Last one here is the single leg hamstring iso hold. So I'm taking one leg out of the glute ham raise and I'm going as far down as I can and holding with that single leg hamstring. These ones are extremely difficult, so once you build up a good tolerance, these are great to add.